Hey guys, um, I really want to talk to you all about something that just happened. I want to turn this heat on, make sure the radio's turned off. So this morning, I started doing a lift around 5, between 5, about 5:30 ish, and I got to run in the place where I had to go to pick up in Dunbar, West Virginia. But I will let you know before I get this started, this is for education purposes for the ladies and the children. I know there's some missing men out there too. It can be for you too as well. So I picked up this lady and this gentleman, and we got on the road, and we ended up in Charleston, West Virginia. And I won't call her Miss L for her safety. She gave me her number, and she says, I'm scared, I don't feel safe, I feel fear for my life. I said, if you feel that way, get back in the car. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. Anywhere. I said, I got kids of my own. If you feel that scared. And she's young. I will not give her age. She's young. And so Miss L says, no, this, if I don't text you or you don't hear anything from me in this certain amount of time, I want you to call the cops. So I waited. She kept on texting back and forth. And so she didn't respond after I says, she said she was coming, and I kept on asking her, are you okay? Everything good? Are you all right? And there was no response after 6:31, 6:43. It just was a scary situation. So I automatically dialed 911, gave the dispatcher her name, his description, what he looks like, the way he was acting. And she come after I told her I called 911. She goes, oh no, I'm coming in. And she come running out of the house less dressed. And so I'm thankful to be there. I'm thankful to be her hero, her saver, to save her life. Because she was telling me what he was doing. He was taking her through his house and shutting the doors behind him. Somehow, some rooms did not have light in it, and he would always have her go first and shut the doors, and even through the dark rooms. And I guess he was trying to have intercourse with her, and she didn't want that. And if I didn't call the cops, it'd been a situation that her friends and her child would not be able to see her again, because it was getting really nasty in that house, really bad in that house. And this is a thing you see on social media all the time. You see education videos out there. Don't touch that dollar bill, you'll be abducted because there's cyanide on it or whatever. Just, this is a situation I've never been in, guys. Never. And experienced this, and I'm thankful to be able to save Miss L's life. Like I said, I'm calling her Miss L for her safety purposes. Because, like I said, there was things going on in that house that it was scary on her behalf of her life that happened in there. So the cops showed up. They saw her run out. She didn't want to talk to the cops in front of his house. So we went down the road a little bit, and then she was willing to talk to the cops and explain the whole situation, guys. And, she told everything, what was going on in that house. hopefully they'll go after the guy and they'll do something about it. I'm hoping, I'm praying. But I'm thankful and I'm grateful to be there for Miss L, because it was scary. It was very scary. As a Lyft driver, and I know it was scary for Miss L. She's young and she has a child. And she has friends that care about her. And they had a bad feeling about the situation. I'm just, I'm thankful that Miss L is okay and safe. She says I can share this story with you all. But yeah, like I said, bad things were starting to happen in our house when she ran out. She had no coat on. She had her stuff, but she had no coat on. And you can tell she was terrified. You can tell she was scared and nervous. And I hope she gets that justice. I know when walking through somebody's house and they're right behind you, shutting the doors behind you, especially rooms with no lights in it, And this gentleman was getting outraged because she didn't want to do what he wanted to do. And when she told me that she felt unsafe, scared for her life, he was still getting outraged. And when she was giving me her number to keep tabs, make sure she's okay, he was getting really outraged. He was cursing and he was yelling and screaming. And the thing was, she was trying to leave and he locked the door on her. He, told her to get off the phone with her friend, as her friend was checking on her and she was trying to give signals. And it was just one of them things you can't trust people nowadays. You can't trust, if you go to a bar and you want to have a good time and some guy works his way into your small group because you're just trying to have a good time, and then this happens. It's my first time experiencing something like this, guys, as a Lyft driver. Years ago when I was younger in California, I was kidnapped. And I was held at my wheel by my brother's best friend. And I was raped several times. And I know what she's going through. I know that feeling because I went through it. But luckily I got justice. And I hope she gets justice because she's basically held against her will. And I'm glad she broke freely to get out of there. And hopefully the law enforcement will do something about this. But guys, I want to come on here and share what I just experienced as a Lyft driver. Ladies, kids, anybody out there is watching this, just be safe. When you go out and do whatever you're going to do for the day or whatever you're going to do for that night, going out on Friday, Saturday night to party, just be safe. Use this for education purposes for you all. I love you all. I'm thankful that Miss L is safe, and I'm thankful that I was able to save her by calling 911. That's all it took. Love you all. Until next time, wait till you see what the Mitchell Family Reality Show TV has coming way next.